Hey, happy Tuesday, everybody, and happy Momocon preview! Hurrah! I see everyone go crazy in chat. Yeah, this is taking the place of the regular GGDA May meeting because we'll all be at Momocon, and I know most of you are prepping for Momocon right now because many of you are showing stuff at the indie area being run by the IndieCluster. And we have the amazing Wonder Jay, or the wonderful amazing Jay, with us in chat right now to talk about what they've going on. Yep, that's the James himself. And he's not only going to tell you what they have going on, but he is going to be showing you some of the very cool games they have. Oh, look at everybody's chat. Very cool. Sarge, wow, the Tiger Lily. All kinds of incredible people in chat. Thanks, everybody, for joining us. Great to see so many eyes on this. Yeah, Momocon's been a great event. What, 20 years old now? I think that might be a year older than Siege or something like that. Siege will be having its 20th anniversary in 2027. But Momocon, I think, beat us 220, and they are rocking it. All right, in chat, who knows what Momo means in Japanese? To figure out where to start. And the other piece of trivia, where was the very first Momocon held? All right, so we are going to be having a bunch of sessions at Momocon. We've been presenting at Momocon for a long time. Always been a great event. We always think of it as an anime show, but of course the Venn diagram for anime and games is essentially a bullet hole. It is the same groups of people loving both. And in fact, I'm wearing one of my classic Momocon shirts. Hurrah! And it's the one, as you notice, that goes with my banner back here. That's right, I color coordinated just for everybody here. Peach! Tiger Lily knew it. Tiger Lily got it in the chat. When I look over that way, that's where I'm doing the chat. Yes, indeed. Momo means peach, so Momocon is PeachCon. Oh my God, RegretsCon Adventures. It was one of the colleges. Can you guess which college? Yep, Momo means Peach Regatta. Very good. You all rocking it today. Y'all are much smarter than me. All right, I think I shared one of our panels. Oh no, I shared a link that has all of our panels in it. I'll do it again. We have two panels, one Thursday and one Sunday. They give us prime time, Thursday, 4 o'clock. And that one you always want a panel. But we'll be doing one on success in indie game development. Part of the reason we do it early is so some of our indie devs can sneak on into it and speak. And then Sunday at 10 a.m. because all of you will still be awake Sunday at 10 a.m. That's when we're talking about how to get into esports and game development. But while you're at Momocon, what are you going to be doing? Would love to see you share in the chat what you're planning to do at Momo, and I'll share later on which college Momocon started at. But James, what everybody really wants to do at Momocon, let us know, Amazing Wonder Jay. Where can they play some games?
So that's going to be the indie section, which is going to be in amongst the vendors. But we have our own little section. And every year, gosh, I think it's been going on for 10 or 11 years as far as the indie showcase. But we host a booth of different indie developers where you can come out and test the games and have a blast and just talk game development.
Very cool. So tell us about some of the games you will have there. Why don't you give us a list and then show us one?
So we're going to have the best in Georgia team from, what's college were they from again?
SCAD Savannah, not the college where Momocon started, but from SCAD Savannah.
Yeah. But we have Suck It Up. We'll have gosh, I always have trouble saying his game, but it's a D&D game.
Turmoil of Trolls. We
have
Trolls. The amazing,
and it's a fun game.
Tooth in YouTube, who can tell us more about Turmoil of Trolls. Bright Tooth.
I haven't played.
Tell us about Turmoil of Trolls in there. Go ahead, Jay. Tell us more while she types something.
She can type it up because she's helped him out so much. But you can the essential thing of what he has been working on, because he's part of our He's one of our patrons, I guess, if you will. You can play D&D as a board game, or he's making it where you can play online, but he's using it as an educational tool, which it's a good educational tool. The way he teaches it, and it's very family friendly and a lot of fun. And I played it once, and it had a funny story with it. But I love D&D. It's a lot of fun to play. Once you get to, and his is pretty fun too. It's a little different than your normal, but I just like it because D&D world, you can expand as many ways as you want to and stuff with it. So
and it teaches really cool. You programming, right? Teaches you programming while you play.
Exactly. You get to learn programming, and he is a ex-military person, and I would never known that until he told me. So I appreciate
to kill you.
all he does. Until he tried to kill me,
Excellent.
Yes. In D&D. We also will have Elemental Rift, another fighting game.
Which you can wishlist on Steam now. Elemental Rift. I'll type the name in chat.
And it's also in early access.
Oh, he got into early access. Woo!
He got into early access. As much as we bugged Ninrak for the past 10 years, he finally has it in early access, which we'll let that one slide. No, I'm kidding. We also have Urchin and Ink. If you ever want to learn Japanese, Miss Karen has really made a beautiful game that teaches you different words. And it's a very pretty game and lots of fun to play. And speaking of Mr. Ron, he is now in chat finally. He's the guy who created IndieCluster. And then we also have Reggie's game, who was in the YouTube chat. I'm going to remember the name of it here in a second. It is...
Why don't you play it? Why don't you just not remember it? Why don't we go ahead and play it?
We can.
Yeah, let's go.
Let me
see one of the games. It'll be at Momocon. That's what this preview is all about, showing off the cool stuff.
Y'all get to watch me derp and play a game.
All right, let me save us some
Isn't that amazing?
And hide myself. I'll show off my Momocon shirt again. Woohoo, Momocon!
You can.
And then I'm going to hide my camera and save bandwidth
Might as
in
well.
the live stream.
All right. Let me share this.
And Wilhelmina Brighttooth has said that Turmoil of Trolls is currently doing a live stream every Monday on Twitch.
That's true. I totally forgot about that. Thank you.
Regettas. Best played with controller.
I don't have a controller, but we're going to give this a try. The Omega.
I'm dancing to the music.
You dancing to the music already? We're going to do a new game. Here we go. Sneak peek. Press any button.
In a world where one can develop a power that turns their cosplay into
quiet
battle gear, which in turn allows the wearer to do superhuman feats, Vegeta by chance has gained the ability to produce BST power. He takes this opportunity to leave his mundane existence behind, to test his newfound abilities and travel the convention circuit in hopes of participating in cause-battling events. Together with a dark elf treasure hunter and a high-energy wolf Isken, each who have their own goals for the convention season, Vegeta dives into a whole new realm of adventure. What he soon learns is far more complex and dangerous than what it seems. Amid all the fun-filled skirmishes and random, interesting encounters, Vegeta suddenly finds himself caught in the middle of a power struggle between the two most powerful cause battlers ever to have competed in the circuit. No longer just a spectator, Vegeta must quickly adapt to his current reality before his exciting new beginning turns into his own perilous ending, as the weight of being a cause battler and the threat of being a targeted circuit participant fuse. Vegeta must now walk his chosen path before his dreams. Will he overcome, or will he be crushed by forces beyond him? Vegeta's Outlandish Con Adventures will be an experience you will not want to miss.
Just so you know, Vegeta is over 9,000. I'm kidding. Every time I hear that, I think of Dragon Ball.
I can see that. Vegeta. I gotta remember Vegeta. All right, so is the game getting ready to... There we go. Take it away.
Really did nail the aesthetic of an old Western saloon.
He's talking.
First time in a saloon. I better act like I belong.
He better act like he belong. Go find your little way in this. By the way, this is at a convention, so you know, called Action Con.
I will.
Can you hear it?
Beer, please. Non-alcoholic. A real
Let me
man
see.
can take this ginger straight up.
It looks like it's coming through.
Okay.
Sure, thank
Now
you.
So this always cracks me up. Sure thing, Shug. The way she talks.
Those short things,
One
Sug.
ginger beer for the stud.
Sug. She was saying Shug.
Thanks.
I'm gonna go Shug.
Pardon.
So this is what confused me. Partner. Instead of partner, it says partner.
Yes, anytime, honey.
It's like a cowboy convention with action cosplay.
Yeah.
Ooh, goody. Let me get a good spot.
Good spot.
That's him, right?
Yeah, looks like the information we got on him coming to Action Con was right on.
Are we just gonna bun rush him now?
Yep.
Why? Let's give the people a show. It'll make for great advertising.
I like the little
We're the boat
things at the bottom where it pops up for shows you what they're saying.
Join us on stage. Oh, you the manly man with the axe.
What a match.
Join us.
Yeah, hun. Let the Bowfine unit show you a good time.
And he needs some voice actors, by the way. He has talked about it.
Any voice actors in the chat?
OMG, this must be my
Say
lucky
so
day.
now.
Nerves don't fail me now.
You're Vegeta, right?
Have you ever felt nervous when you were going up to meet somebody like a voice actor or stuff like that?
Yes, ma'am. Wait.
No.
This reminds me
I
of
know
it.
my name.
And then they beat you up?
Yeah. And then you meet Bob Carter and you're like, why was I nervous?
Me?
Nothing personal, hun.
And then he body slams
But
you.
apparently, you made
And then he body slams me. We haven't gotten that far yet.
Really needs to spend her money on some therapy.
I mean, he's not wrong.
Well, dang. We
I
probably.
mean, he's not wrong.
Girls, focus. We have a job to do.
You have one chance to let
This
me walk
part's
out of
funny.
here without getting hurt.
Watch.
Holy cow, they came from the bunny
You think
party.
you're that tough, huh?
Yeah.
Rollicon and Dragon Con.
Not gonna happen.
I think we did go to
Pandora
Dragon Con.
lives on.
I didn't want to have to do this. Now, for my secret, super unbeatable technique.
Girls, get ready.
See, you could have let me walk. Now I have to run.
He ran away. I want to start singing, if y'all know Monty Python and the Holy Grail. Sir Robin ran away.
He bravely turned his tail and ran.
Yep. I got a victory. All right.
Oh, you're actually
No,
playing that. You ran away well.
He wasn't. I'm playing the girls apparently. But first, 1 year ago,
Bright Tooth says she likes the music.
who's Bright Tooth? No, I'm kidding. I know who Bright Tooth is. Learning the ropes.
Our troll
These
turmoiler.
other cities are nice to
Oh my gosh, you're gonna do some bull riding?
Wanna head down to the show?
Sounds good.
I saw that and I tried, and
If
like-
tossed you?
it's just there.
Oh well, you really
There's
want
a
to.
resident.
It's one of the problems. You put something cool in a game and everybody actually wants to do it.
Yeah, and then it doesn't work.
Bull riding! Or a rocking chair, one or the other. Vegeta, Con Adventures and YouTube says thanks. Anyone has questions about the game? Anyone in Twitch has questions about the game? I'm glad to relay them to the YouTube. We get answers
That's
about
the. By the way, that's the creator.
Vegeta, is it true that this is all modeled on Momocon? Certainly those buildings are. Yep, there's the Hilton.
There's.
Aye, that was the ATM at the World Congress Center with a huge line all the time. You don't ride a bull, but it gives you info and heals you. Did you know that, Jay?
What?
See, the bull is important. The bull gives you info and heals you.
Thank you, Reggie. About time I did something right. I'm kidding.
Alright, you knocked over the bank.
We gotta go over here to Roscoe.
It's based on several cons that Vegeta's been to. Vegeta will not publicly name shame any of them because Vegeta wants to be allowed back in. We all know it's all based on Siege.
There you
Vegeta,
go.
how
All
long
right.
was this in development? Look at that! Holy cow, the bull was good for something.
I know.
And that's no
Let's go.
bull, says Bright Tooth. Ah,
That's no bull.
that's so bad you think I would have said it. Read the
Look
combat
at the-
notes this time, Jay, says Vegeta.
What'd he say?
Read the combat notes this time, Jay.
Where's the combat
WestCon,
notes?
says Bright Tooth.
What combat notes?
What combat notes? What
I'm
combat notes?
missing.
Vegeta
I'm
says it's been in
missing.
development for 2 years. Very good. A lot of good stuff here.
I gotta fight some snakes. Before we
nice.
dive right in, this is not Dive In Wednesday, just so you know, but
But-
before we dive right in, let's go over the basics. I'm sure this isn't your first rodeo, but it's still worth going over a few things. I'm right, Vegeta. I'm reading it. First thing, at the screen's top right, you spot a turn counter. These are called unit points. They indicate our session action limit. Why am I doing this with my hand? Every action we do reduce the count. Characters can act multiple times in any order. Note that some actions require more than 1 point. Each action specifies. Is that
cost!
specialized?
It looks like
Specialized
the cost.
Just think about the situation and act accordingly. Let's talk BST abilities.
Bovine Squad.
I don't really want to know what it stands for. They have
Is it
unit
Bovine
points.
Squad? I thought it was Bovine Squad. Indeed,
What?
says Big Cheese. Yes,
It is.
indeed. Ron says
Big
he's playing Dead
Cheese!
Wood.
That's my boy right there, Big Cheese. Points or costs. You earn them by attacking, getting hit, or using focus, which empowers you for 3 turns and skips future actions. Certain abilities require empowerment and certain alignments requires focus to the spells, so use focus without hesitation. We also have the PSS, Powerful Spell section. These commands offer buffs, healing, and other useful spells for the battle. Or for battle. Oh, yeah, that's good enough. Abilities levels up in use, becoming stronger through they cost more to perform. That's about sums it up. Hope
Sure.
you were paying attention. Yeah, sure. But if not, as they say, experience is the best teacher. Alright, let's get the game started. So we paused the game just to hear you talk to me about that? Alright. The Bonfire unit, the Omega content prequel to Vegeta's
Vegeta, he's giving grief.
outlandish.
Don't let me see a Momocon. You know what you gotta do to him. Bomb rush.
I can't do it. Let's see.
Come on, man. We want to see some PSS.
You do?
Yeah, let's see some powerful sorcery.
It doesn't do it yet.
You're weak.
I got him. I killed one. See? Oh, yes, I can.
Beat down. Heck yeah, that's what we want to see.
Time for a beatdown.
Oh, yeah. Time for a beatdown. Yeah.
Still alive after that. Very nice.
Shock.
Yeehaw!
Yeehaw! I didn't know it does that. Ow! You get out of here, snake. Stop hitting me.
You're getting shugged all over the place.
I know. Let's see what this one has.
Right Tooth
This
says she didn't
job
start
is
with this easy
really
stuff. She went to the hard stuff.
First,
Because Vegeta set her up for failure. But we know Bright Tooth. She had a cheat code and she won anyway.
I won. Actually, I did better this time. Regina will testify to that. I actually paid attention to everything.
And you used your PSS.
I do like the anime. Yeah. The animations are pretty good. Get out of here, Scorpion. The animation is good. I like the whole game because it reminds me of playing Zelda and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But
All the Final
little
Fantasies,
cool.
all those things, yep.
Yep. And I said that
Classic
the... Yep.
I like the
Strange
characters
Pitch
quite a
goes
bit.
down.
All three of the main characters are pretty fun. Woo, says Bright Tooth in YouTube.
Think we got him? For sure.
Oh, sure.
They got what was coming to them.
Oh, go ahead. Just something I came up.
What she came up
Yeah,
with
we got to get him
was
hiring Ian to do all the voices.
There's a bound.
We got to do Ian?
Yeah,
That's
you
a good
know
idea.
Ian O'Donnell,
Yeah. Yep.
Shamrock voice acting.
He'll do some funny voice
Yeah,
for him.
Shamrock. Ian does some very good Western voices. Yeah, Reggie, do you know Ian O'Donnell? Shamrock voice.
Oh, that Les Tussle was pretty good.
That was your BST arts.
Yeah.
It seems
I can't
like
do it with
all
her.
of these are leaving out a vowel. So BST you think would be DEST for best arts. I won't say what vowel is being left out of PSS.
Earthquake Pulse.
Oh yeah, earthquake. Oh good.
Wow.
Nice effects. Like that effect. That's my favorite one so far.
Yeah. I didn't know there was a... Well, she doesn't really have one. No. It's just attack. Do you have anything yet? No? How about a PSS? You have a... I can hydrate you?
Uh-oh. Water attack.
looking kind of parched. No getting paid if you doze off.
Parge, no getting paid. Okay. I'm gonna beat him this time. I
Did you
didn't
lose
laugh.
to these clowns before?
Yeah.
Oh man. That's painful. Alright, Regina, what are the
That should
names of the
work.
three
Maybe.
heroes? Mizuki, Carmella, and Vanilla. Do they have full names or just first names? We like the hats and hair. Good hairstyles. I should cosplay as Mizuki. I'll get a halter top like that.
I got you covered.
All right, Regina, they've got, Regina says they have last names. Right Tooth says hydration is important for healing, right? BST is reference to cosplay. The blood, sweat, tears. There we go. They just put into everything. There you go. BST, blood, sweat, tears.
Well, I might lose again.
PSS, of course, is powerful sorcery. Oh, they just have first names. No last names. I don't know. I'd go to a convention just naming myself Mizuki Carmella Vanilla. See how people do.
Oh, he blocked it.
Ah. Hey, what's wrong with you?
I don't know.
Do it! Vegeta says Vanilla and Carmella names are based off of their hairstyles. Mizuki's is not based off of her hat, though.
Oh,
Mizuki took some damage.
I'm actually doing better than I did the other day.
Great to see how you did the other day.
Time
Brightooth
for
says,
a
OMG, blood, sweat, tears, ha ha ha. Yeah, considering Brightooth's costuming at conventions, sometimes Brightooth the fairy goes as a normie artist instead of a fairy. I don't know how hard it is for Brightooth to put on that graphic designer artist makeup.
I broke the armor. I'm gonna get him this time.
Vegeta, who did your art for you? Was this all you by yourself?
It is pretty good art.
Cannot
Can I
complain
do a
for
beat
indie
down
game art
again?
one bit. I'm glad he put the effort into the effects more than anything else, because those look cool when they happen. Vegeta says, I should have told him to focus on the blue guy since he covers for red when he is low on health. Did you get that?
Oh,
Jay?
okay. Yep. Focus on the blue guy now. Okay. I can do that. Why is it not switching to him?
Jay,
Oh.
what's wrong with you?
I don't know. No, it keeps going to the...
No, Vegeta says he has it commissioned. Excellent.
No!
Had it all commissioned, all the art.
There we go.
You could just do group attacks.
I don't know what I'm trying to do.
What
They're
about
not-
the game? Are they throwing old shoes at you?
Is what it looked like, didn't it? Shoes.
Vegeta said you're not doing it right because you're not using controller, LMAO.
I'll just rub it in. I don't need a controller.
Jay is always out of control. Don't you know that, Vegeta?
I do need a new controller, so...
But you can use arrow keys.
I am.
Use
There
the
we go.
other arrow keys, Jay.
Something like
Not
that.
the diagonal ones. Fish in a barrel. Love it. Oh, look at that one.
Oh, what
got
did
a
I
new
just do
favorite
there?
effect. He did an armor break with
Yeah.
that.
I think I'm going to beat him this time. What do you think, chat?
Now that you know how to use their arrow keys. Hey,
Time
Professor
for a
Stock.
beatdown.
Here from the
Stock!
raid. Very good to have you here. Professor Stock,
Hi,
you like
Stock.
indie games? This is one of the ones you will be seeing at Momocon this year. That's a fun fighting game.
I got him.
Created
We got it now.
Now you can finally kill Red. Be better, Jay, says Brightooth. Gosh.
Gosh. Bright tooth.
Yeah.
Trying to concentrate over here. Hi, Stock.
This job is practically already done.
Yeah. There we go. Good effects. Good effects, Vegeta. All right, Jay. Now that you've figured out how to play this game, let's do something else. No,
Yeah.
So, do you know where on the show floor you will be with all these cool games?
So, typically we're usually right near where the voice actors are.
Oh, son of a gun. I apologize
Okay.
for that, everybody. I tried to turn on my
I'm
camera.
in the middle of the conversation.
Yeah, no one wants to hear you, Jay. Yep, that was a good mess up. All right, Jay. So you will be by the
So
voice
we're-
actors where they body slam you.
Yeah, and then typically the vendors are on the opposite side of us, and they go up through that way, and then you get the game section. So we're in that middle, and then usually there's a lot of other cool, like universities and stuff like that.
Do you
And
know?
everything.
Is that usually building B or C, or in between them?
See, usually it's B,
All right.
I believe, if
So
I'm
if
not
you-
mistaken.
For folks in the audience, if you've been to the World Congress Center before for Momocon or something else, there's building A, B, and C. Momocon has been growing and taking over more and more. We think this part's in B. I know that my panels are in B306 this year. So again, I'm doing a Thursday 4 p.m. Panel May 22nd on how to get into any indie game development, and then a 10 a.m. Sunday May 25th panel in B306 on the local opportunities in indie games and esports, or in game development and esports. So I imagine that the IndieCluster area will also be in B. Ron Jones, if you know that, let us know. Implied a few. Oh, never mind. That's spam. I'll get rid of that one. I apologize to everyone in Twitch.
I
We had
got
a
it.
raid and then we had a spam. It always seems to follow. Regina says, going to be close to the Wild Bill soda thing. Beautiful.
Oh, that's cool. Wild Bills is awesome.
For hydration
Stalker,
of your
you going
characters.
to Momocon? I don't know if she's there. I'm sure we'll see Big Cheese, maybe.
Big Cheese.
We'll
Does
see.
Excellent. The Big Cheese will be there as well. All right, Jay. So what other games do you have to show us tonight? This
So we're
isn't
gonna
all.
do.
Regina's
We'll do
is
a preview.
awesome.
We'll do a preview of Urchins and Ink
Oh, yeah.
next here.
Bright Tooth, do you want to tell us anything about Urchins and Ink?
Before I show this lovely video,
Go ahead and show the lovely video and let Bright Tooth chat. Bright Tooth is not the main developer on it, but is definitely involved with it.
So me! That's me! If you can learn cute characters that call out their names, then you can learn a new language. Urchins and Ink combines a twin shooter with language learning. No flashcard. No multiple choice tests. You can learn katakana, hiragana, and even kanji, all at your own pace. So swim quick and think, but think on your way to new experiences with Urchins and Ink.
so yep, by Hiccup Interactive, it is available on Steam and everything already. I can, and I actually can give you that link in the chat real quick to Urchin and Inks. Unless, knowing somebody will always beat me to it, but you can learn Japanese and different things. It is really cool. I've tried it so many times. It's actually available already on Steam, so you can get it yourself on Steam as well. And I definitely recommend it. And support one of our own, Miss Karen Williams, from Urchins and that's the name. No, Urchin the Ink is the game. The
company is Hiccup Interactive.
Hiccup Interactive. Thank you. I was like, I know what I'm trying to say. You ever get in the moment where you're saying it and then you get tongue tied, but it happens a lot. But it is a wonderful game.
Can you play some of the game? Do you have it on your machine?
I don't think I have Urchins and Ink yet.
That's why your Japanese is so bad.
Wow.
Urchins and Ink is the perfect Momocon game. It really is. It's fun.
Exactly.
It's cool cosplay, and it teaches you Japanese. So there can be nothing more Momocon than this game.
I do have some of our developers that are not going to be at Momocon. I kind of wish the people who made Lightbreak would be out there, but I know they're finally moving on to the next game.
Are you showing off Lightbreak there?
I can.
I mean, you're going to show it off at the con? Yeah, if you have it on you, let's Lightbreak, beautiful.
It is a beautiful game. I have the full game, but should I just show a trailer, you think?
Yeah, just go ahead and do the trailer.
Yeah.
It says fun meditative game. It's fun to stream, but it's not a short stream, and that's what we're looking to do, because you like to get into it and puzzle solve.
Yeah, and it took me, and I'm in the credits of it, so
yeah.
I didn't get emotional.
You didn't break any lights.
I didn't break any lights.
Bright Tooth says that the Hiccup Interactive booth, you should stop by it because their cosplays are awesome. Sorry, go ahead with Lightbreak.
They're always awesome.
All right, stream is up. Trailer is up. This is Lightbreak. It was a Beth in Georgia winner.
Deep Interactive is the devs. It's a brilliant game. If you love sound and music, this is for you. So I would definitely recommend coming to hang out with us to see games like this. I'll be having my PC there with this game on it if you ever want to try it. Definitely wonderful puzzles like this. Putting everything together. Very interactive. You can, as you can see, you can use the scenery. Andrew had very fun time being ADD with this game during a GGA stream.
That is very true.
Throwing rocks everywhere. But it has a wonderful story. And it's all based on a memory of one of the characters. So
Bright2 says it's be
it
great
is out
on VR.
It would. I think. I know that they're looking to. They are still, I think, trying to get it on the Switch and stuff. If I remember correctly, we had conversations, me and one of the head devs, about that. So I can say that that is true. I'm saving a Best in Georgia preview for last, just so, because we're honoring them with a spot at our booth. But I'm going to show y'all next a longtime friend of ours who just now got to early access with his game. That game is called Elemental Rift. Y'all might know him as Nar or Ninrak, who's been a part of the community for a long, long time.
And usually has pink hair.
Yeah, exactly. So he usually has pink hair when he wears the wig. Whenever he feels like. So I'm going to show off Elemental Rift real quick. It's a Momocon trailer, but that's okay. We're getting ready for Momocon.
I'm sensing a terrible omen befalling us. A family of gods begins to crumble. No, she doesn't want to be with you. You can't tell that my lips aren't in sync with what I'm saying.
Listen, this is not Fading Sun's Armada.
This battlefield has no alliances. Dangerous hazards.
Dangerous hazards. Environments.
This is like classic.
Yeah.
Challenge
the force from boss battle.
Great. Engage your foe in exotic terrain.
Exotic terrain. There you go. It's like an old arcade.
Love it. Special gameplay.
Really good, though.
For modes for special people. More than 250 figurines to collect. Push your skills to the very limit.
Watch for the most potent
Watch out
abilities.
For the most potent abilities.
Potent. There we go.
Even the mighty wall is no match for my wrath. Elemental Rift! Cracked by cold chains. Artist roll music. Come play.
That was good.
Oh, we missed a good comment from the Bright Tooth. Hold on. Says that Light Break would be good on the Oculus. They have some peaceful mandala type games, and this goes in that category. Very cool.
Right.
AKA Pink Haired Man. So Bright Tooth was onto it even before I was. And Jay, she says y'all too much. I know she's talking about you and not me.
Are you saying, did I say y'all too much?
No. She says you
all.
Oh,
no, we're too much.
Y'all too
we're
much.
Too much.
No, you, not me.
Well,
not me.
Listen, when you do content a lot during the week, it just becomes a habit to be talkative and mess with people all day. But I've known Andrew for too long. I don't know why. But he picks at me and I pick at him, even though he knows I retired, even though my guitar is actually in the storage right now.
Get you playing again, Wonder J Bat Boy. But yes, I am content with your content too. All right, before we go on to the highlight of tonight, which really was Regina, but we'll say it was Suck It Up since they won Best in Georgia. Let me read through some of the gaming that they have at Momocon this year. I'm really impressed. They've got a lot of foam battles, by the way, for all you Boffer fans. Go beat each other up with some foam weaponry. There's a lot of miniature stuff and board games. Our board gaming area is tremendous. But obviously, we push retro games, so go buy Emperor of the Fading Sun, or at least wish list it right now on Steam. But they have Pac-Man Versus on GameCube. They have Naruto Clash of Ninja 2 on GameCube. Katamari Darcy on PS2. There we go. Virtua Fighter 4 Evolution on PS2. Tetris on NES. Tekken 3 on PSI. Crash Team Racing Wumpa World Cup. I don't remember that one at all. Halo 2 on the original Xbox. Master Chief World Championship Regional Qualifier. Gotta love it. Rooster Teeth will be coming after you. Super Puzzle Fighter 2 Turbo. Sonic the Fighters on PS3. So yeah, if you want your retro gaming fix or just hit people with boffer weapons, it is the place to be. All right, so before we get to Suck It Up, the star of tonight's show, let's once again refresh Momocon, May 22nd to 25th. And something else I forgot to mention, and I need to put this in the chat, Animation Summit is the 21st. We've got cheap discount tickets via the GGDA. We've got a special code on our website. And if you're not already going to Momocon, that will give you a Thursday night free pass to Momocon. So join us at Animation Summit on the 21st, and that'll get you into Momocon the next day. On the 22nd at 4 o'clock, you can then join us for our introduction to indie game development. And then, of course, Sunday at 10 a.m., we have our panel on getting into game development and esports. So, Jay, tell us again about where the IndieCluster is and what games you have in it. And Mehdi says, nice shade,
We have
bro.
games? We have games? I have nice shades.
You got game, baby. You got all kinds of game. You know that.
You know, it's funny that you call it shades, but these are actually my actual glasses. So I made them wear especially the way they are.
Yeah, Mehdi, his eyes are tinted, not his glasses.
No, my glasses are definitely tinted. I was trying to find my Fading Sun's Armada so I could post it in the chat for him, so from Steam, but that's all right. I was trying to, because I helped this gentleman out with his game, testing some, what was I doing? Because I always recommend putting a tutorial. There we go. I helped with a tutorial a little bit. So the Steam version is very good. I think I'm biased and like the other version on, what is it, GROG or something like that?
GOG, G-O-G, stood for Good Old Games back in the day.
Yeah.
Now it's just GOG, and I'm just GOGing it.
But the Steam version is the same version. I'm just playing.
Luigi,
all right.
Luigi.
So
Here says,
we're gonna have
guys.
We're gonna have Suck It Up, and then we're gonna have the Turmoil game.
Turmoil of Trolls. Turmoil of
because I'm a troll. You will see. We're trying to get some more games in, just to have them in there. So you might see some more. So just be on the lookout and come. There's also going to be games around us. Urchin Inc. has their booth. Make sure you go to that booth. Ninrack will have the Elementary booth. Regita, or Reggie, if you will, he will have a booth as well. I think he said where he was going to be at. So make sure you do that. Go check out the voice actors, because I'm very excited, because I was making a reference to Dragon Ball because Chris Sabat's going to be there and I'm going to get my All Might signed. So I'm super excited for that. Yes, I'm a hero. My hero. I don't know why I got back into anime, but yeah. So without further ado, and I can't wait to actually meet this team in person, because every team we meet has made something special. From Light Break to oh my gosh, the smoothie game. What was it called?
Route 66.
Route 66. all of them have very talented. Every year, it just seems like somebody pushes the envelope. And I feel like this team from SCAD has really sucked it up this year, no pun intended, to make a very good game that I can't wait to play. I'm going to be playing it myself. I'm going to be hogging it from everybody. No. So without further ado, I'm going to show the trailer to a game that is each year that we do a game jam, they get to come for free if whoever wins the best in Georgia. That is a great perk to have. So if you ever want to unplug it in a game jam, if you ever want to be a part of it, Andrew can tell you all about those things. They're a lot of fun. There was a lot of great, talented students that were a part of it this year. So it could have been anybody that won. But this team won it, and we're going to show it off. As my dog in the background keeps whining. All right, here we go. We're in an office. You suck. You got mail. Remember AOL? CHR. You're fired. Get out of here, you two. What? It's the attack of the megaphone. Who let this guy in? I think they were saying, "Oh no, you didn't." Dang, they destroyed everything. Make some copy. Oh, you're gonna make a copy of your butt. Wow. Nice. We're playing Sonic. That kind of reminded me of Dr. Robotnik. Suck it up. You can wishlist it on Steam today. That looks really, really cool, guys. Don't you want to play a game like that? I would. Yes.
Right, too said it's too much like that in real life.
It felt like we're at a call center and just stuck in a cubicle all day. Maybe that's what they were going for.
But you've got the game, don't you?
No, I don't have the game. I want to play.
I wanted to see you suck it up.
You know, what I might do is bug them and try to do it for a playtest Monday before to give a preview for Momocon on the IndieCluster side. So I'll talk to him and see if I can get that so we can show it. Because I'm watching this preview a second time. I'm like, I want to play this. But I thought I had access to it, but I didn't. But I got a trailer. That's good enough.
All right, tell you what, Jay, why don't you tell them about past Momocons, what Momocon is, what goes on at Momocon. While I disappear and share some links to Steam in the chat.
Okay. So, Momocon, I've been going for 6 or 5 years. Ever since the pandemic. I've been a part of IndieCluster for 4 years. Every year, it's something new, and it's just like it keeps growing. But there's so much to do. You got arcade area. You get to meet a lot of content creators, a lot of great devs, a lot of voice actors, and you get to a lot of great vendors where you can buy classic games and stuff like that. There is so much to do. It's never ending. There's great panels. Andrew puts on great panels every year. He just never invites me to it. So
not anymore.
Not anymore.
After the last one.
Yeah. I'm kidding. I've been a part of a panel before.
It was a very good panel.
But there is a lot to do, a lot of great panels, a lot of great people to meet, and it's a really great place to network if you're a developer or a gamer. I recommend coming by the indie area and really meeting a lot of the developers, whether it's in our booth or in the total indie section in general, because we each year there's somebody new that comes, and we get to network with so many great people. So, and the GGDA is good for that too. But Momocon, there's so much to do. There's a lot of anime cars. There's wrestling. I don't know why they added wrestling, but there's wrestling layer now. There's some VR games too.
So the voice actors could body slam you without having to worry.
That's what it is. The voice actors can body slam me. But no, they really do put on a great show, and there's a lot of cosplay. Andrew said he was going to ask me what my favorite cosplay that I've seen.
What's your favorite cosplay that you've seen, Jay?
I would have to say I'm a Dragon Ball fan, so I like the one they do. Some people will dress up as Goku or stuff like that. But I also like it when people... I think it's cool when people dress up as some of their favorite games, like we'll just say Overwatch. So when people do those characters, or Sailor Moon, until they go too far. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
They go to the moon?
They go. They may. That was good. They go to the moon. But it's so much fun. The animations are cool. I've even thought about cosplaying at least once. I just don't have enough time this year because I just got through moving. So, yeah. Automatically completed his promise. I love it. Did I complete my promise?
You got a cosplay.
Yeah.
Come on, we should all cosplay Ninrak one day.
That would be cool. So, funny story about I did cosplay for work for Halloween once, and I'm a big Batman fan. So I was like, oh, Party City has a cool Batman suit. Well, instead of looking like Batman, I look like Batman, but the Tick version of Batman. If y'all know what the Tick is, and it was so funny. I was like, I should have framed this in a picture. This was the best moment.
Man, you should go as the Tick one day and Arthur the next.
Arthur the next, yes. So if you don't know what the Tick is, I would look it up. You would die out laughing. It looked like a Batman version of that. So, and then I have actually cosplay going to the Ren Fair before too, as a Black Knight. So every now and then, Jay dabbles in some cosplay. I need to do more of it.
And if any of you don't know what the Tick is, it originally started, Ben Edlund did a great comic book making fun of comics.
Yep.
And that became a really good TV show as well. Surprisingly good animated show. Yay to all the animators in the audience. You all do great work. Wish that one was done here. We got lots of other good TV shows done here. Archer, Bob's Burgers, etc.
Archer, we knew somebody that won an Emmy with that.
Yes, indeed. Yes,
yeah, I haven't seen her in a long time, but yeah.
Yeah, Ginger and others do amazing things. All right, everybody. Yeah, we'll be at Momocon. They are extending the hours this year, so it is longer this year. Thursday events, and they're actually going to start Reg Wednesday evening. So if you want to get your badge early Wednesday evening, I think like after 5 they'll be having them, and then 9 or 10 in the morning on Thursday, you can get your registration. Stuff happens during the day Thursday. Of course, there are cosplay meetups all through the time. The Tick on Fox, says Bright Tooth.
It was on Fox, yes.
I thought she was talking about some animal that wasn't doing well. A tick on a fox. Never mind. That was too lame. Sorry. And definitely join us for the panels, and definitely go check out the IndieCluster. Jay, thanks for all that info. Any last thoughts for people going to Momocon, maybe for the first time?
Just have fun. If you go, be ready to have fun, because it is tons of fun. Yes, it's tiring, but it's definitely worth it. And I look forward to seeing every single one of your faces in the booth. If you don't tell me, you need to come up and tell me, hey, I saw you in the stream. Because I'll be looking for you.
Hey, Bright Tooth says, I need a cosplay org. And Restream.io said, congratulations, you've received 100 messages. You were our 100th message. And her very important 101st message is deodorant. Yeah, it is May in Atlanta. It can be a tad bit warm outside. A lot of folks will be there the whole time. Deodorant's a very good thing. Friends with hotel rooms where you can take a quick shower are good things. And water, says Bright Tooth. Yeah, bring your own water bottle. They're pricey on site. Drink them on site. You don't have their water. You can refill your water bottles everywhere on site. Lots of water fountains, so you won't fall over. Or bring what Jay's doing. Just bring your beer. That's harder than beer. I knew
That's
it.
another beer. It's salsa water with peach.
By the way, Medi said you broke their game with skill. Jay.
What game did I break?
Medi said you broke their game with skill. Light break.
Sam, I always break your game.
With skill or not with skill?
Without skill. When I learned to restart the level, I made it through. But I did break the actual game, like 3 times.
All right, everybody. Everybody who's here who came from the raid, thanks for joining us. Thanks for sticking around. Make sure to follow this page. Obviously, game development is our number 1 topic, but indie games are our number 2 topic, and they're very much intertwined like this. So turn in for more stuff. Medi is LMAO. Light breaking my ass off. No, wait a minute. Bright Tooth says, I'll bring my mead. Excellent. Party with Bright Tooth. Wherever Bright Tooth is, there will be mead. They are part B. They certainly work hard enough. And yeah, Jay, thanks to you. Thanks to IndieCluster. Thanks to Ron. Thanks to Reggie. Everybody for joining. All kinds of great stuff. We will see you Thursday next week. Probably not this Thursday. All right. Cheers, everybody. Thanks for joining us. And where's my exit stuff? There's my exit stuff.